What's up, young ones? My name is Samantha. Thank y'all for watching this video. If you watch it, if you don't, thank you anyways. Um, so I'm gonna tell y'all about the story. I'm gonna tell y'all about the stories of the Bible. So I recently started reading the Bible, and honestly, it is so interesting. Like I know people just tell me like, I don't know, I don't read the Bible. The Bible boring. I don't know where y'all got that from. I honestly and truly don't know where they got that from because the Bible is like it's like a story. It's like it's a juicy little. If they make a movie off the Bible, I know they made a movie off of Jesus Christ, but if they make a movie off the Bible, it's so interesting. Like what's they say peculiar. It's peculiar. I don't know. I look it up, but it's so interesting. So I'm gonna start off with the story of Abraham and Sarah. Right? We all know the story of Abraham and Sarah. They was old and God gave them a child. Now, that's what I knew. That was the extent of what I knew about Abraham and Sarah. But now I've read the Bible. Oh, it's messy, right? It's like we're gonna start, okay? So Abraham was 75 years old when God came to me and said, "Hey, I'm choosing you. Like you're gonna be the chosen one. I'm gonna give you children, like children, as many stars as you see in the sky, as many children I'm gonna give you. As much sand as you see on the ground at the beach, that's how many children I'm gonna give. You're not even gonna be able to count how many children I'm gonna give you." And so, mind you, at this time, Abraham's 75 and he's living with his daddy. And so God said, "Leave your daddy and go to this place." And so Abraham takes Sarah, his wife, and Lot, his nephew. And so they get to like this new place, and Abraham tells Sarah, "Hey, Sarah, tell them that you're my sister, right? Because you're beautiful. And I feel like if they see that you're beautiful, they're going to kill me so that they can have you." And so Sarah goes along with it. She's like, "Okay, I'll do that. You're my husband. Of course. I'll buy by by what you say." And so they get to the place. But mind you, God had already told Abraham, "Hey, the people that bless you, I'm going to bless them. The people that curse you, I'm going to curse them." So keep that in the back of your mind. So when they get there and they see Sarah, they're like, "Oh, Sarah must have been a baddie," because they're like, "Yeah, Sarah, come here. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you." And they ask her, "Who is this?" She said, "Her brother." So in order to court her and stuff and get her, they like, okay, they take Sarah and they like, "Hey, brother, we're going to give you sheep, ox, linen, gold, everything that you need," right? And so then God starts cursing them because that's his wife. That's adultery. Y'all taking his wife, even though he didn't tell them that's his wife. And so Sarah like, "Okay, cool." So once they getting cursed, they try to figure out why they getting cursed, and they figured out it is Sarah. So they go back to Abraham. "Why would you let us? Here, take Sarah, take your wife, take everything that we gave you. We don't need none of that. Take it. Y'all can go ahead and get up out of here," right? And so they do that. And then so later on in the story, I want to say it's like 10 years later, Sarah decides like, "You know what? Look, I'm getting old. I'm not gonna be able to bear you a child. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you my maidservant, Hagar, and so you lay with her, and then she's gonna give you a child." And so this happens a lot in the Bible. All right. So keep that in mind. This happens a lot. So they give Sarah, or Sarah gives Hagar to Abraham, and he lays with her, and Hagar gets pregnant. So once she got pregnant, Sarah like, nah, she thinks she better than me now. Since you done laid with her, she thinks she better than me. So Abraham said, "Okay, well, this your maidservant. Do with her as you please. Like, I ain't really, I ain't really care about this child for real because God already told me I'm going to have as many descendants as the stars in the sun. Like, all right." And so Sarah starts treating her bad, like bad. Well, it got to the point where Hagar like, "Nah, I'm finna get up out of here." So Hagar leaves. And so Hagar like basically finna like she left, and so she finna die basically. And so an angel appeared to her and say, "Hey, go back to your master." And so Hagar like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I ran away from her for a reason, you know. But he gives her a promise, and then God also gives her a promise. Hey, you're gonna bore a son, and you're gonna call him Ishmael, and Ishmael is gonna be he's gonna be good. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I got you. Okay. So she goes back, and she gives birth to Ishmael, and um, Abraham names him Ishmael. I don't know how that worked out. Maybe God told Abraham too that, hey, this your son, gonna make call him Ishmael. So she goes back anyways. And so at this point, the next point, I think it's like 10 years later, right? And God's like, okay, Abraham, I'm gonna make a covenant with you, right? And so the covenant is that you're gonna have to cut off your foreskin, and all the men that are proceeding with you, they're gonna have to cut off their foreskin, and your son as well. Obviously, Ishmael gonna have to cut off his foreskin. So Abraham, like, okay. Now, me personally, I ain't got no foreskin, obviously, but I would have been like, whoa, that's like if God said, hey, I'm making a covenant with you, you gotta cut off your nipples. Like, you gotta really, like, and this is why I'm like, God tests you, right? God tests you, and He tests Abraham again. Like, this ain't His only test. Like, God's gonna test you, and I respect it. So at 99, Abraham cuts off his foreskin. He cuts off his son's foreskin. I was believe he was like 10, and all the men that's proceeding with them, they cut off their foreskin, so they're all circumcised now. And so this is like in the Bible, they talk about this a lot, honestly. Uh, but yeah, so they're all circumcised now, right? And so they go to another place, and Abraham again says, Sarah, tell them that you are my sister. And so Sarah, like, okay, cool. You know, like she probably used to this. Like, we've been doing this for a little minute now, all right. And so they get to another place, and like I said, He's gonna bless who blesses you. He's gonna curse who curses you. So when they get to this new place, again, He does the same thing. And so they take Sarah because Sarah's beautiful. And I'm thinking to myself, like, Sarah's like 89 at this point. So she's still beautiful. Good on you. Good on you. To be kind of old and like still be like, they still want you. Good on you. So, anyways, they there, and they take Sarah because she's beautiful. And again, they're cursed. But this time they're cursed like with all their women are barren because of Sarah. Because Abraham then told these people that that's not his wife. So all the wives are barren. And so the king comes to Abraham like, why would you lie to us? Like, and so Abraham again, like, I didn't think that y'all fear God. Like, I didn't think that y'all would fear my God. So I didn't want y'all to kill me because of my wife. And they're like, why? Why would you lie to us? And so he's like, well, technically I didn't lie to y'all. This is my sister. She's the sister of my father. My father is her father. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I read that, I said, whoa. What? That's your sister? So y'all just shebanging y'all sisters and stuff? Then I had to go read back, so I'm like, it makes sense because, you know, in Genesis, Adam and Eve, yeah, that was from his rib, but then Adam and Eve had children. They had to populate the world for real. And so I don't know if y'all know, but I'm going to talk about this in a little thing, but it's like Adam and Eve had other daughters and sons. They ain't say no names or anything like that, but they do say in the Bible they had daughters and sons, which you wouldn't even think about. Everybody think about Cain and Abel and then Seth. But yeah, they had daughters and sons. And so they was marrying and becoming one flesh with their sisters. Anyway, so he tell them like, yeah, that's my sister. And they're like, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you done lied to us. What if I would have laid with her? What if I would have laid with your wife? You made me a sinner because now I'm committing adultery. And so Abraham like, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't know if he said I'm sorry, but I would have said I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. Because why would I doubt my God? If I was God, I'd be like, what you doubting me for? Did I say that I got you? You think I'm gonna let them kill you before I give you the descendants? All right, so that's part one. Now I'm gonna come back with y'all for part two because it's a lot going on, and I don't want this video to be too long. But if y'all enjoy this, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow me if y'all can. I'm really trying to get y'all to understand the Bible like I am understanding the Bible now, right? And because I mean, when you're a little kid, you read the Bible, but you a little kid, you don't understand what's going on. They tell you the stories of like Daniel and the lion, but they don't tell you like for real, like what's going on in the Bible. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on really in the Bible, and also what y'all can understand from this Bible and from God. All right. Well, like I said, like, subscribe. Uh, if y'all like it, thank you. If y'all think I should do something different next time, let me know. I'll take y'all suggestions as well. I'm out.